Well, hi again. This is Larry G. with a little more from my Wordchipper's notebook. You know, Garrison Keillor used to talk about his commonplace book. That's where he used to put all kinds of thoughts and jottings and quotations and save them for possible future use. Well, my commonplace book was a lot of these Moleskine notebooks. Nice paper, nicely done. And I got these full of all kinds of precious thoughts I wanted to save and maybe use someday, which I'm doing now. I also have these binders. These binders are full of stuff. My goodness, I've crammed them full of ideas and thoughts and clippings. Well, one of my favorite quotations is by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Emerson lived in Concord, Massachusetts, and staying with him in his house was the legendary Henry David Thoreau. Now, Emerson was a lecturer, essayist, he wrote a lot of books, had a lot of thoughts, and he also said this: "I cannot hear what you say, because what you are or are doing thunders in my ears." Now, I first heard that quotation when I was listening to a lecture on building teams and leading people. It was being given by a professor from Ball State University in Indiana. And just before he slammed down that quotation onto an overhead projector, he said this: "When you're leading people, don't you ever, ever, ever say one thing and do another." Well, he made his point. He made it with me in a very strong impression, and I couldn't help but think how lucky his students were to have such an eloquent professor who could make some points very forcefully. You don't forget that kind of a lecture. Now, how many times have you listened to someone speaking and you watch their lips move, but you didn't believe a word they were saying? And the reason you didn't believe it is because what they are, what they have done, your experience with them, thunders in your ears. It might have been a friend, a family member, a boss, a preacher, a televangelist, or, very commonly, a politician. The lesson here is this: that actions speak louder than words. It doesn't count as much what you say, it's what you do. Let me leave you with this thought. It's engraved on the walls of the John F. Kennedy Library in Boston, Massachusetts. And it's something I've always remembered from Kennedy's inaugural. He has many great lines written by himself in cooperation with Theodore Sorensen, his speechwriter. And here's what it says on one of the walls: "All of this will not be finished in the first 100 days, nor in the life of this administration, or even perhaps during our lifetime on this planet. But let us begin." Well, thank you for viewing this short video essay, and come on back if you liked it. Hit that like button, and also, if you're so inclined, hit the subscribe button. Remember, it's free, and we'll be back soon with another item or two from the Wordchipper's notebook.